Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day. I want to get right into the news right away. I'm going to be reading an article from the Epoch Times. Some of you may be familiar with this newspaper. It is a very accurate newspaper, and I hope that everyone subscribe to it. If not, go in the future, subscribe to Epoch Times. It's a great newspaper company. I want to read this article in reference to Donald Trump's rally that he's going to be having today, actually, in the state of Ohio. And unfortunately, and by the way, I want to say I apologize for not being able to put this up on the screen. I haven't learned how to do that yet. If any of you guys, after this video is over, if you have any suggestions on how to put articles up on the screen so we can read it together, please let me know. But this is an article from the Epoch Times dated today, June the 26th. And it says, former President Donald Trump's first post-presidential rally is set to get underway Saturday evening in Wellington, Ohio, marking a return to his signature campaign-style events that have tended to attract droves of eager supporters and fire up his base. The rally, sponsored by the Save America movement, begins at 7 p.m. at the Lorain County Fairgrounds, with tickets required to attend and doors opening for the events at 2 p.m., according to a notice on Trump's official website. Some rallygoers started lining up days before Saturday's event, reflecting the kind of enthusiasm Trump supporters have shown around prior rallies. And before I read the rest of this article, I may not read all of it, but I'll read valid portions of it. I want to make a comment about the enthusiasm around Trump's rallies. In the past, there was a lot of enthusiasm around his rallies as well, as we all know. And it wasn't so much because people were, these were a bunch of racist whites and coon blacks. It was because people were enthusiastic about this man because of his policies. They were tired of jobs being shipped over to other countries and so forth, manufacturing jobs being shipped over to other countries, and Trump promised to bring these jobs back. So he had a lot of positive things in reference to his policies that people were happy about. On the ipso facto, so to speak, on the opposite side of that, President Biden's rallies were not so enthusiastic. So this enthusiasm shows you that people are really interested in seeing a return of this man coming back. Now, I want to make this comment real quick, and maybe I'm jumping the gun on this, but to all of those of us that are conservatives, we have to make sure that we understand that Trump is not going to be around forever. He just had his 75th birthday, and let's face it, people, reality is reality. He's not going to be around forever. He's going to leave this earth. We as conservatives have to carry the torch of conservative values all the way to the end. We can't wait for other people to do it. We can't wait for the politicians to do it. We have to expose the radical left, expose what they're doing, expose how what their policies are actually hurting America, hurting whites, hurting blacks, hurting Hispanics, hurting Asians, and hurting people, and that it's our responsibility as conservatives to always bring that up at the forefront. We don't have to be in politics necessarily to do this. So we have to remember and understand that Trump is not going to be around forever. So we have to pass the torch. If Trump dies today, I hate to say it, but let's be realistic. If he passes on today, what are we going to do? Are we going to give up spreading conservative values? We can't do that. Our conservative values have to be what really convicts us. And we have to stand on that as conservatives and push forth anyway, regardless of what the radical left is doing. Okay? So I want to give that word, a comment on that. I want to read the rest of this article. It's been crazy, David Arredondo, chairman of the Lorain County Republican Party, told the Epoch Times about the pre-rally buzz. People are coming in from all over the country for this. This is exciting for us. And that's really interesting for people to be coming all over the country to the state of Ohio just to hear this man speak. This is interesting. The Ohio event will be the first of 3 scheduled public appearances followed by a trip to the Mexico border with Texas Governor Greg Abbott on June 30th and a rally in Florida on July 3rd. At the Wellington rally, Trump is widely expected to take aim at President Joe Biden for his handling of immigration, the economy, and other key policy issues. Orondo told Reuters that Trump's focus at the rally will likely be on building support for a red wave in 2022 rather than his own possible presidential run in 2024. And that's what I said earlier, is that Trump has made no clear indication that he's going to try to run for president in 2024. Let's face it, he's 75 now, he'll be 78 then, and we don't want him to be rambling around and slipping with every word that he says, just like Joe Biden is. We don't want him doing that because, let's be realistic, the mainstream media will jump all over Trump. If he starts doing all the gaffes that Biden is doing, the mainstream media will be all on him. So let's be realistic about this. He never gave any real indication that he would be running for president, but he is trying to stir up energy to win the House and the Senate in 2022. So let's be enthusiastic about that. I'm going to continue reading. There's no doubt that the priority is to elect Republicans in 2022, Orondo said. This is the start of it. In a recent statement, Trump's Save America PAC said the Ohio rally would be the first of a series of events in support of candidates and causes that further the MAGA agenda, and accomplishments of the Trump administration. In Wellington, Trump will be promoting former White House aide Max Miller, who is running against fellow Republican and sitting Congressman Anthony Gonzalez of Ohio's 16th district. Gonzalez was one of 10 GOP congressmen who voted to impeach Trump following the U.S. Capitol riot on January 6th. And I might talk about that sometime in a future video, but that's a past deal. So depending on how things are going, I might talk about that and bring some more information to the table. Wellington Mayor Hans Snyder said he was told by organizers to expect between, listen to this, 10,000 to 20,000 people to attend the rally, and that dozens of law enforcement officers will be brought in to help from surrounding areas. On Thursday evening, Cherie Diedrich of Elyria was buying 2 new Trump t-shirts at Special Effects Customs Printing, owned by Chris Gorin, another Trump supporter, in the middle of downtown Wellington. Both women expressed excitement that Trump will be in town, and both said they will attend the rally. So this is good news. This is good news that Trump is going to be coming here to Ohio to mention these things that have not been brought out in the mainstream media. Biden's handling of immigration and the economy, and it's really sad, because when you think about it, Biden has been in office. He hasn't been in office a year, and his policies are already hurting America. Already hurting America. And imagine dealing with this nonsense for 4 years. I can't imagine it. We have to do something. As conservatives, we have to do something. We have to win back the Senate. We have to win back the House. Because we all know in politics and in government that it is the House of Representatives that are the lawmakers, the legislators. They're the ones that make and create these laws. Where if a vast majority of the House of Representatives are Democrats, then you know that's going to be a problem. So we need to start filling these seats with Republicans. But here's the thing about these Republicans. We need to fill the seat with Republicans that truly want to represent American people and not themselves. We have too many selfish Republicans in the White House. These people need to be more about taking care of the American people and representing the American people. I understand that their campaigns are financed by special interest groups and so forth. I get that. But we still have, these Republicans still have to have a love for America, a love for the American people, and not just put money in their pockets from the campaign donations. We have to elect people that truly love America and love the people and are for the people. So I wanted to make a comment on that, and I hope you all are having a nice day. Maybe perhaps in the future I'll talk about some more current news. I will be talking about some more current news, but you all have a great day. If you like this video, press the like button on, that's a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, press the subscribe, make your comments. If you agree with me, disagree with me, let's get into this. Let's have a discussion about this. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.